That's great. Thank you for being with us, Gnarly, and it's always a pleasure to have people such as yourself partner with us and our team to help each other. We're just trying to build a community around being with us, Gnarly, and Echo. And it's funny, we've got two Hernandezes on here today, so I've got to work between the two of you. But Gnarly, if a agent wants to get in touch with you, please put all that into the chat box. But how do we grow that side of things for as individual agent? How do we grow in that category? What do you see as an option for people?
Could you expand? What do you mean by grow in that category? As far as a partnership, or what do you mean?
Yes, ma'am, as a partnership.
It all starts with contacting me. I am the main point of contact as far as beginning the partnership. Once I have all your contact information, when we say partnership, don't think of it as like an official contract partnership. It's more of a relationship that we as a company, as a small business, want to have with you, because obviously, realtors want to prosper and so do we, and we just want to be a part of that process alongside. We want you to think of us when your customer needs a real estate, or I'm sorry, when your customer needs a insurance company, we want to be the first ones you think of. And, like we mentioned, or like I mentioned, Geico's a huge company, but not a lot of people know about, Geico Gilbert here in Arizona. And I will mention, I don't know how many people are from out of state. Unfortunately, we can only partner with people in Arizona because that's who Geico Gilbert can service. But obviously, I'm sure there's other options for people out of state as well.
Cool. Yeah, I had no clue until we met, and that Geico was in home business. And she's a great person to know, great person to get a relationship with. And this will be good for your clients, your family, your friends, everything. So talk to her and get to know her and build something good for your future. So the next guest we have tonight, it is an honor to bring her on here. This woman is dynamic. She's a published author, has a #1 bestseller book out there. Born poor, live rich. So she is dynamic. She's not only an author, but she's a speaker, business coach, entrepreneur, international speaker, social media brand expert, and a master on NLP. She is from Colombia originally. She is an immigrant and has created several online businesses and has created a multi-million-dollar business all over, and with more than 70,000 customers worldwide, utilizing social media strategies and systems. Her businesses have made over $80 million in sales in the last 5 years. How many would like to learn from this young lady? I think I do. So this woman has just an incredible resume and background, and just filled with knowledge. So let's welcome her today, because her passion is to empower entrepreneurs. And each one of you on here is an entrepreneur in your own right, your own rankings. And let's welcome her with a round of applause tonight, Miss Angie Hernandez.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Like for one moment, like, what? Who is he talking about today? Like, thank you so much for the introduction. Thank you so much for everybody being here today. I'm just excited to be sharing with you guys a few little tools that it has helped me building my business. And one of the things that most important is understanding that social media and online marketing can truly change your business. Before I got started working in social media and building my business, I was completely broke. I was cleaning houses. I was trying to make it happen. I had 3 or 4 jobs. I didn't have a college degree at that point. I was just a total mess. I didn't even speak the language, but I had the drive and I was hungry to do something. I wanted anybody to give me an opportunity to do something, to take whatever company, because I didn't have the money or the skills to create my own company at that point, but I just wanted to work for somebody at a company that it can give me the skills so I can become better, so I can make money, so I can put food in the table for my family. And I found so many businesses, but I was selling everything. I was doing door by door, like you name it. I did everything. I was the best one at cleaning houses. If you guys need that service, just kidding. I can give you tips, but no, like I did it all. And then it was back about 6 years ago. No, more than that, like 8 years ago, I started into sales. I was selling health and wellness products, and I was just doing it door by door, basically. And I was just like, it has to be a better way. And that's when I started Googling and looking online, and my life completely changed thanks to the internet. And now strategies, how you use your social media, it is the key to winning, because this is the thing. There is 4.5 billion people active in social media right now, like 4.5 billion people active. 90% of them follow a business, and 80% of those 90% either inquire about a product or buy a product. So imagine you guys in the business that you have right now having the opportunity to captivate and get at least 1% of 4.5 billion. There are so many opportunities, and thanks to that, I was able to create an international business over 50 different countries, more than 70,000 consumers in my product. Now, it wasn't overnight, but it was more understanding what to utilize. And today, super quick, I'm gonna share with you 2 things that you guys can do right now in your social media. First, don't have your social media private. So you guys are business owners, entrepreneurs. If you want to make money from social media, it has to be public. Now, the biggest question is like, I don't want people in the X of the X of the X and this girl to follow me. Okay, so block them, unfollow them. So this is the thing. See social media as your tool how to generate more leads. You don't have to share things that you don't want people to see. You don't have to share your kids, your family, what you're eating. You don't have to dance TikTok dances and do all the craziness to be able to win and make money. What you need to do is understand that this is a platform where people are gonna look at you. Before, back in the days in the 80s and 90s, when you apply for a job, you had to bring your resume. It was like a paper, right? Resume, I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one that is old school back in the 80s. Yeah. Okay, so the resume, right? So right now,
I'm on tablets. Yeah.
Exactly. Right now, we don't do that. We apply for jobs online. Like imagine back in the 80s, can you even imagine to see somebody in your cell phone? No, you would have just sent a letter and you wait for the mail to get back. So it's just so many different ways. Everything has changed in the last 20 years. So now utilize social media as like, how do you want people to see your social media? So that's why delete whatever things you don't want people to see. Don't post things that you don't want people to see. Don't get into political conversations and weird stuff. We want to make money. We don't want to share our opinion, right? So it's the 2 things you can do. You can share your opinion. You can, just make all these things dances, or you can make money. What we are as entrepreneurs is we have a business, and we have a business to share. Thank you, chat. What we need to do is we have a product or service to share with others. We have a product or business to change people's life, to help people with creating more wealth, to being healthier, to save more money, whatever you guys are selling. So what you need to do is, how can I become an expert in my field? I want people to follow me. And that's what you guys want to do. I want people to follow me because I'm an expert in insurance, real estate, sales, building a team. How do you become, like an expert? You become an expert by understanding who is your ideal customer. Exactly who are you selling it to, the age, background, anything. And the next question and the last thing is like, after you become, like, choose your ideal client, you can start asking questions like, what are the problems of my ideal customer? Like, what do they need? And how can my company or my service solve those problems? Saving time, saving money, making more money, working from home, things like that. So there's so many things to do, but I just want you guys to be aware and that social media can be an impactful tool where you guys can start creating content that actually matters, that people are valued. It's not about sharing just a picture. It's about the content that you share with others. So for me, it is a pleasure, and to be with all of you today. And just sharing a little bit of my story, sharing a little bit of, like things that you can do right now so you can start creating more wealth online.
That's so great. I told you she's powerful, energetic. She has a lot to share. And as a matter of fact, we're in discussion right now together to collaborate on an event. How many out there would love to attend an event? Huh?
That's what I want to know. How many of you would love to learn how to make money from social media, how to grow your business, making more sales through your business in social media? Just put it in the chat and let me know, because maybe we can do a class. Maybe I can give you a lot more training on it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, tonight was just a spur of the moment thing. I begged her yesterday to come on. I was like, please, Angie, just come on. Just check it out. No. So what we're going to do is we want to know 100%. We got some people coming in here. Definitely interested.
Okay.
Me too. Okay. So we have some interest.
Yeah.
And the whole thing is with all of our partners and we want to help people.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're doing here in this community. We want to build a community of helping each other and building you up, making you successful. Once you're successful, we've done our parts, right? So I'm glad to hear this. Are you excited about that, Angie?
I'm very, very excited, and I'm super happy to be sharing, like a lot of content. One of the things before I leave and I leave you guys to do your training, it is that start thinking about what can I share with my audience and with my followers that I can help them make a decision, that I can help them solve a problem, making more money, saving more money, being healthier. Just start thinking about that and then start creating content that solves people's problem. That is the key. So you start posting that information. It can be to reels, to videos, to pictures, to whatever. Then people are going to start saving your information. And the next time that they want to buy a house, guess what? They're not going to buy it from the Joe Smith somewhere because they saw an ad. They're going to buy it from the person they follow on social media, because they're like, wow, this guy knows all the information. It's giving me so many tips, so many things, saving money, how to buy a house. Do you know this? So that's the thing. We all follow somebody in social media in each area: motivation, inspiration, religion, health, wellness. And we follow these people because what? They're sharing value content. So that's what you guys can start doing right now. Create a content so you can start positioning yourself and become an expert in your field. Thank you so much.
Now you can see why she also owns a private coaching company to help increase your productivity. She has a plethora of knowledge and skills and it just goes on and on and on. This lady, Angie, has shared the stage with some of the top people in the world. John Maxwell, Sean Stevenson, Ray Higdon. Somebody's trying to call in. Oh, can't take your call.
And this
and
man
it goes on and on and on. Hold on,
Sunday.
guys. I'm sorry.
Be careful.
Oh,
I got fake talk for you.
That's
It's gonna
fake
rain.
talk.
Why you over there building that ark and spending all them?
Sorry, guys. Need help? I listen to motivational stuff all day long, or I'm listening to the Word of God. And that's who I am and how I do things. So, but we have other people that are going to be joining in. Dylan is another one that didn't make the call yet. However, we're getting ready to start doing some live public events, as well as these Zoom calls, and start up really giving everyone some meat and potatoes, we like to call it. And just keep coming back to the calls and keep putting your messages in here. Look Angie up on Instagram. She put it in there in the chat, Angie.Hernandez. Do the same with Gnarly. Gnarly, I think you have your Instagram as well, or?
Yeah, I can include that information. I'll put my socials on there, my LinkedIn. I've been pretty active on that as well. So I'd be happy to connect with all of you guys as well and provide some kind of service to benefit you guys and your customers.
That's great. And, Foray has so graciously put up our mission statement there. And what we're trying to do is help people, right? Our mission is to serve our team members, partners, and communities by providing honest, professional, tailored real estate services beyond reproach. Well, guess what? We just added another nucleus to that bond right there. And the coaching, the mentoring, success teaching, because of our partnerships. That's what we're going to be offering. And get ready for it all. I'm going to turn this over to Torre, our TGRI CEO. Very proud of this young man, dynamic, up and coming. And he is the one that is kind of driving things behind the scenes. When I'm not able to do stuff, he's always picked up the slack and always made us look good. So these slides here is his work today and making us look pretty. I just love the steps and the blocks and all that stuff. I get the chills today.
Yeah, thank you. This is best I could do on a short notice. We were out having meetings, shaking hands today. So it's been a really beneficial day. Thank you, everybody, for taking time on your Wednesday afternoon/evening if you're out there on the East Coast. Thank you again for coming and meeting with us. And as we have said, our whole goal and our whole mission here is to provide value and to make an impact in the lives of everyone who chooses to collaborate and grow with us. So thank you all. And thank you, Angie, and thank you, Gnarly, for coming today and sharing your talents with us. We look forward to continuing to grow and foster this new relationship that we're building. So as Kenyatta had said, TGRI's got a lot of power behind us. We got a lot of momentum. We're meeting a lot of people. We're building a lot of opportunities, and we're working really hard. And all of that is really powered by not only us as individual members, but who we have backing us up and what they bring and those extra tools and systems that we have in our back pocket to help us better achieve more positive outcomes for our clients and our communities. And in terms of real estate, what that means is we get you the best house at the best price in the quickest amount of time with the least amount of problems. That's our whole goal, and that's what we're focused on doing. And being powered by eXp, we have so much benefits to that. We're a cloud brokerage, so we're less impacted by a lot of the financial turmoil that's happening in the market today. We have so much training, and we're continuing to build and amplify that and continue to build upon the trainings and network that we provide. And we also got tons of different opportunities to gain equity and ownership in our brokerage. eXp is one of the only brokerages that's owned by its actual agents and its members. And when you own something, you want to get better at it so you can go and achieve more, and so that thing can grow, because we all benefit from that. And that really translates into the right side of the screen and what TGRI is all about, which is really our three main pillars that I have right here, which is one, centralization. What do we want to do? We want to bring the best tools, resources, individuals, brains, minds, systems, technologies. We want to go out there and procure all of that. And all of those complex networks, we want to go and centralize that all into one location so that all of our members have a place to go, a safe place, a place where they feel that they can be themselves and talk about, ask questions, be vulnerable, and take the steps that's necessary for our second pillar, which is personal development. So everybody that's here on the call is here for a purpose, because we're here to help develop ourselves. And, you know, we met with one of our partners today, Dylan, and he'll be on the calls again. And he kept saying this term, iron sharpens iron, you know, and that's really what we're trying to do here. And we got the two keys clinching across. So if you could imagine those sparking, we're really about to kick something off that's going to be big. And once we've really sat down with each of our members and we've identified, you know, what makes you special, what is your unique value proposition, and how can you translate that, as Angie said, to your target customer. You know, we don't want to go out there and try to shoot our message to everybody, when we could be way more impactful when we just dial that down and make it sharp, and we have it direct to that one person that needs to hear it, so that we can really make an impact in their lives. So once we have that idea, we can then move forward to the business development side of it, which is all of the strategies, you know, real estate, insurance, any type of sales. You know, it's an art and it's a science. And, you know, what we're working really hard to do is to first let you understand the processes, the science behind everything. Why are things done? You know, what's the next thing that needs to happen in order to move forward so that I can close sales more quickly and more efficiently? That's the science part of it. But once you've identified that, that's where the art piece comes in. You know, just like anything, there's a specific way that you could do it that's different from somebody else. So once we've coached and trained and taught you how to achieve something within the best way, as in every industry has best practices on how to create a successful, repeatable outcome, then we can help you define your unique style and how you can get your message out there. And that's where we connect you with Angie and some of our other partners in order to really build a customized package that's going to create success for you based on what you deem as success. You know, I think that's really important to think that success isn't a measurable thing in terms of everybody has the same idea of what it is. At the end of the day, it boils down to you and what you define as your own personal success and measurement towards that. So that's just a brief message on that. For those of you who don't know, eXp Brokerage and TGRI, you know, we're a national team. So we have agents in California, we have agents in Arizona, Georgia, Michigan, soon in Texas. But then our main goal is to take this thing international, which is really leveraging, again, the brokerage that powers our team, eXp. We're a global organization and we're getting into so many different countries. I think we just got over 85,000 agents just the last couple of weeks ago. And this is going to continue to grow. So as we bring on other partners and other things, we want to understand how can we spread this, because we are all equity owners in this company, no matter how small you start. That doesn't mean that has to be how far you can finish in this organization. And I think that's what's so exciting about it, is you really benefit from helping others and spreading the word and making sure that you make an impact, and that those that you're teaching and mentoring and ministering to, that they're getting the results that they need. So without that, there's a nice little picture of my mug. We were talking about different events and different things, and you know, that got me really excited to talk about an upcoming event that we have going on. I'm calling it a coaching opportunity. It's really a networking. Kenyatta and I, we call it, you know, our first pancakes. But I had a slide a while ago that went over our timeline of where TGRI has come from. You know, for those of you who are new to our call, we just started last year, you know, and we've been spending all of last year and into this year just defining the process, really understanding what are those little things that make an impact to an agent, you know, and what's the timing for when somebody needs training versus just letting them go out there and go and do, you know. So what we've been really focusing on is putting this program together, and it's ready to launch. You know, August is going to be our first live event. We've been working really hard towards that, networking with different partners, putting together the team. And I'm just going to give you a little bit of an overview of that. So Kenyatta, anything else you want to say?
No, I just love where you added in the ministering to part. You know, because in what we're doing, we're also glorifying God through everything that we're doing. I just want to make that clear. You know, not that we're going to preach to you daily, but we're going to come to you with integrity and do things from a biblical standpoint, where that means that we're going to give you our best at all times. So go ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. So we haven't really come up with an official name, for this, but I call it the Opportunity Accelerator Program. I just think of it as everything in life is an opportunity. And, they say luck is, I forget the exact term, but luck is preparation plus opportunity. And opportunity is being put in everybody's lap right now with this program that we've been developing. And this is really the formula that it's all based around. It's a three-piece formula. And if I had an equal sign, I would say the equals would be personal evaluation would be the end, because at the end of the day, what we want is everyone to come away from this program with a little better understanding of themselves, where they want to go, and specifically where they want to take this business with whatever that is. And the way that we get there is first network. So networking is one of those weird words that can either turn you on or shut you off. But I want to kind of take that polarity out of it, in the sense that we're all about growing our network, our support system, our community. And what we really want to do is bring together our first group of committed, motivated, excited real estate agents, people wanting to get in real estate, people related to the real estate industry. We're just interested in helping you make an impact in whatever field you're looking for. But what we want to do is bring everybody who's like-minded and motivated and wants to achieve the same dream, the same goal together. Once we have all of those resources together, what we want to do is then arm you with tools, systems, and resources so that you can then go about this big goal and this big dream, and you can break that down into systems and processes that are repeatable. Because at the end of the day, we want a repeatable outcome for our client, which is whatever that positive thing is, whether it be a successful home sale, whether it be setting the right level of insurance, whether that be creating a marketing campaign that generates, 20 leads a week. Whatever that specific thing is, I guarantee there's a system and there's a process behind it that's going to be repeatable, in which you can get measurable results. And what we've worked on over the last year is to develop those SOPs, or standard operating procedures, for the real estate specifically, because Kenyatta and I are focused in the real estate industry. But once we have those SOPs and those documents, then we've also developed a bunch of tools and resources that facilitate that outcome. So we've got different buyer questionnaires, we have scripts, we have different data input sheets, we have different ways that you can go out and collect data. These different tools are what's going to be the fuel to help you spread yourself more efficiently, instead of getting bogged down in one area or doing a repeatable task. There's a lot of things that we can automate and make a little bit more efficiently. And then lastly, we want to share our community with you. All we want to do is build a community, a support system, somewhere where all of those members and teammates can come together and hold each other accountable, be empathetic with one another, and really learn and grow, and achieve what we came here to do. So we are a member-focused team, and with this first cohort that we're going to be putting through this program, it's going to be, first we're going to start with a launch kickoff. We're going to do that in September or August. My apologies, but we'll start in August. We've already got 6 or 7 people signed up already. We got another 3 to 4 spots open, depending on your situation. But what we're really going to do is first come together and really learn what drives each of us, how we can improve, what's our goals coming into this program, and what we really want to get out of it. And then once we've done that, we've set up a cadence and a cycle in which we're going to have weekly group private coaching calls with everybody who is part of this program, in which we're going to share our progress. We're going to ask questions. We're going to build upon our success and look for that support and lean on each other. But then also, each individual person who's going to be as part of this program is going to get, once a month, they're going to get a 60 to 90 minute one-on-one individual focused coaching call with Kenyatta, myself, or one of our coaching staff, And we're going to go and we're going to talk about all those things that make you a unique individual. We're going to take you through different exercises to help you define who you are, how you work best, what goals you want to achieve. And then specifically, we're going to lay out an action plan for you to go out and achieve those goals and help you commit and hold you accountable to those different things. So this is really a holistic approach. We're not just going to be, just hopping on a call every week. We're going to be trying to set up actual events throughout these next 6 months, to go out and do different things, whether depending on the needs and the goals of each of us. If we find out that, social media is a big part that the group wants to achieve for this cohort, then that's going to be one of our top focuses. We're going to bring in those different people to help you go and achieve that. So that's just some ideas of the different ways that we're going to meet.
You want to tell them, are we going to put the Slack information in the chat box?
Yeah, I got that down at the bottom of my presentation, but it'll flash up on the screen. So as far as the program overview and timeline, here's just a nice little slide that just shows what we're going to be doing. Within the next couple of weeks, we're going to finalize our group. We're shooting to have 10 initial agents or people interested in real estate to go ahead and sign up. I think we currently have 3 licensed agents and at least 2 agents who are looking to get licensed, who are looking for a game plan, a strategy. They need to get connected. They need a community to keep them motivated and bounce ideas off. I know it came important to me when I was going for that test that I had people to be like, this is what you really need to focus on. This is what you don't. So that's how we'll be able to help you guys get active in real estate before you even get your license. Something people don't know is that you can even become a transaction coordinator or another type of real estate related occupation that you don't even need a license for. So, there's a lot of different ways that you can get involved and be working on your license and not necessarily even have to be licensed yet. So that's just an idea of some different things. But once we've come up with our finalized group, we're going to launch the program in August. I think we got a target date of August 6th, which is going to be a Saturday. We're lining up the venue and the spot, but we're going to be bringing in our partners in that first cohort. So I know we got 2 people who are going to be out of state, so we'll be having that as a live stream as well. But that's where we're going to get together and really get to know each other and lay out what do we want to get from this, and lay out how we can best measure our results towards those initial goals, because sometimes it's hard to measure how far you've come without paying attention and being and making sure that you go with intention with what you're doing, with the outcome always in mind. So once we've launched the program, we're going to do a personal assessment with each and every one of you. We're going to understand all of those different aspects that make you a valuable person. And then we're going to help you translate that into how you can communicate that message to your target customer, your target audience, whoever it is, whatever you're trying to make an impact with. We're going to help you get that message in the most efficient way to that individual or group. And then once we've already aligned on what we want to get out of the program, we know what we want to learn about ourselves and how we want to grow, then we're going to hold each other accountable on a weekly basis. We're going to have our one-on-one, our weekly group coaching calls, and we'll be setting up our one-on-one mentorships throughout the next 6 months. So as you see at the end, this is a 6-month program. We're going to be meeting during those frequencies, and at the end, we want to measure our results. I think it's important to run everything like a business case, so you can really go back and do it again, because this is a repeatable process. You never want to reach that plateau. You always want to be a beginner. You always want to have that beginner learning mindset. So that's really what we've worked into this program. So yeah, this program, it's really, we're opening it up to everyone on this call, anyone that sees this on the YouTube or the live stream. We've talked to industry experts, and what we put together is a more than a $5,000 program, and that we're developing it to reach that top dollar, because we want to provide 10x that outcome to you as the people who are involved. So we're going to be using a lot of different things and a lot of different methodologies and processes, and we can't wait to deliver this to you. But as I said, this is a one-time offer, and we only got 4 spots left. So if you're interested, put it in the chat. I already know we got several people on the chat who are already down I'll be coming up with communications as we go, but you know, Kenyatta and I have just been scrambling around, getting everything in line, making sure that we have all of the tools and everything together so that we can make a really impactful experience for everybody who's going to take this ride with us. So with that being said, how can you get involved? I think you should go to TGRI-Titans on Slack. That's going to be our private chat for this upcoming event. So this is going to be a private community message board where we can reach out to people like Angie, Kenyatta, some of our other lead executive coaches that are going to be a part of this. That's where you can reach out to ask some questions, set up one-on-one meetings, do different. If you're in a transaction and you have a question, you can go out and reach that. If you need a different tool or resource, or you're looking to do something, that's where you're going to find that information. But if you haven't already, follow us on social media as well. Team Goins and Team Goins Realty on Facebook.
Yeah, and the Instagram Team Goins one is active, but we can't access. It's been hacked. So we started TGRI Realtors. I can put that in the chat, but you can hit us on IG on there at TGRI Realtors. And
yep, I'll update that slide. So yeah, is there any questions about that? Anything?
So here's the deal, folks. It doesn't matter if you're in real estate or what you're in. We're trying to make this a well-rounded effort. Everybody needs coaching. Coaches need coaching. Mentors need coaching. We go to church each week to get coached by a pastor to become more knowledgeable and more effective in what we're doing. So that's what we're building with this community. And it takes a village, right? We're trying to build a village. And we need you to get out there and spread the word about this, even this call every week. Spread the word, spread the good news. And we're going to give this program to these first pancakes, right? For free. It's $5,000 value. You know, take advantage of this and you will be surprised on how much you learn and how much we're going to unpack. This system has been a year and a half in development, building a strong foundation so we could come out and make sure that each and every one of you not only get the knowledge in real estate, but you get the knowledge in success, you know, how to be someone, how to be better, to become a better version of yourselves. You know, and I got a young lady on here from the Cohen group, and that's all Brian preaches and teaches a lot of. And everyone on there is that self-improvement, you know, improving yourself, improving what you're doing. And you know, Grant Cardone is another one. You know, always improve yourself. And so that's the stepping stone we're creating here to help you. Take advantage of this little time offer here. It's a one-time offer, you know, we're giving away. Sign up with us and be part of this community because you're gonna benefit greatly from what we're doing. I hope to hear from you guys. And, you know, join us, follow us and like us on Instagram and Facebook and LinkedIn. We're on LinkedIn as well. Team Goins Realty on LinkedIn. And let's all just start to help each other. Let's do some referral work. Let's do some stuff. Let's do some training. Let's get enough people to facilitate a larger facility for us to do a live event with Angie on stage, and she's got some friends, you know, and we're going to get her back. Tonight was just the first pancake, right? We're going to get her back on here and see if she can give you some more tidbits on how to become better at social media. And I hope you guys join us. She's saying yes. She's saying yes. But I hope you guys join us and bring some people, you know, yes, it's summertime. People are traveling, getting ready for school. There's a lot of stuff going on, but the value is here. We're trying to make it value packed. And I'm gonna open it up now for some questions. If anyone has questions right now, for myself, for Gnarly, for Angie, for Torre, please do so now as we open up and we can get out of here on time as always. I'd love to be respectful of everyone's time. So the stage is open. Take the mic, guys. Turn your mics on and ask away.
I got a question for Angie. What is a good way to start out gaining followers?
Creating content that is valuable for people. So again, it's the more value that you provide to your audience, the better. So that's one. And the second thing will be interacting with all your followers. Go and like, comment in their posts. Absolutely make sure you are like commenting, liking, start following accounts that it kind of represents your brand too. So that way people are gonna be able to see who you follow too. But again, to be honest with you, the best way to start getting more followers, it is to create content. And if you guys are using Instagram, start using Reels. So Reels are amazing. Make sure you use trending audios. Trending audios are incredible to grow more accounts. And the last thing, the thing that everybody hates, but is the best way to grow any social media, it is doing Facebook or Instagram or TikTok lives. The more lives you do, the more followers you're gonna get.
So see, you told me to dance. What's up with that?
No, you don't have to dance. But the audios is what it works. So you can still use the audios that everybody's dancing to create content. You know, it just use the audio and create content that, you know, like, so I share a lot in my social media about how to grow your social media, how, you know, like so many different ways, how to close more sales, but I'm using the audios that are trending right now and everybody's dancing to.
Got it. And how do they find that? Is that already pre-selected in the
There's websites, but the best one, because it will be in your niche. That's why you want to follow accounts that are in your niche. That's why you want to know who your ideal customer is first, because then you're going to start attracting that type of people. You're going to follow that type of people. So once you do that, if you click it, example, in Instagram in Reels, you're gonna see the Reels, and then you're gonna notice that you're gonna hear the same songs over and over and over again. That means that they're trending, so that's something that you want to use.
Got it. See that little nugget right there is valuable. Any more questions? So we haven't locked down a venue as of, but by next Wednesday, I'll have the venue of where this is just going to be for our first 10 people that are signed up on our free coaching that we're offering. And hopefully we'll have one or two of our partners show up there as well. But we will take it. We do have for 3 members in out of state, Michigan, Tennessee, and Wisconsin. So we'll have to take it live for them, but we won't be broadcasting it live anywhere else because of the content we're going to share with you. This is content that we've been developing, and it is copyright, and it is a paying program for other people. So you're going to be privileged to be in this small group. So Tori, you got anything else to add?
No, I think I got a good idea of what we should be talking about next week. And I just want to say thank you, everyone, for taking the time to meet with us today. We're going to continue to work hard to deliver and keep an eye out for upcoming news on this event and everything else that we have planned. So thank you. Thank you for your time.
I'm gonna drop one nugget on you guys. Since I met with Angie yesterday and my other meetings, I'm coming up with a system called the P533. P533. And here's what that's going to do. It's all about the P, right? Proper performance prevents proper preparation prevents poor performance. That's the 5. That's 5 P's I'm giving to you, right? The next one is the 3 P's: passion, purpose, and platform. We're going to expand on these over the next few weeks. And this is going to be trickled in everything that we talk about on Wednesday nights. And the next 3 P's in the P533 is packaging, product, and people. So let that sink into your brains a little bit longer here. Soak on that, and we're going to come back and really expand on this stuff for you in the next weeks to come. And I just want to say I'm so grateful that those of you that showed up tonight, and those of you who are watching live on YouTube or Facebook, we greatly appreciate you. And we look forward to being able to be of assistance to you and help you grow, help you become better. And if you have questions or comments, please reach out to us, and we will be more than happy to help you out. And as always, I'd like to leave you with this. May God's best be yours. God bless you, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. We love you, and just have a great week, a great weekend. Until next time. You too.
Have a good one. Thank you, everybody.
Bye. Good night, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you, Dr. Pinata.
Thank you, Gnarly. We love you guys so much. Thank you,
Thank you.
Angie.